Hello, everyone. I've had a very busy day today, but I enjoy it. So, as I had said before, I will give you the history on this wonderful lady. So, that's what it is, multi-generational deleted history. But first, prayers. I always give prayers because it helps me so much, and God helps me with each film and anyone and blesses anyone that watches it or have any type of connection with it. So, but to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. This is John 1, verse 12. Okay, so this wonderful lady's name is Teresa Claiborne. Okay, and I didn't even know this lady's history. I didn't know she was even in history at all. That's how well the Europeans keeping everything away from us so we won't be educated. All right? That's how it started and that's how it's continuing. We may not be enslaved in chains, but the Europeans are doing it a different way. Still, we are in chains. When the 1% of the population, the European men control, so, and they control everything else, everything, even politics. They put whoever they want to be in office and the ones they don't want to be in office. And they control everything else. So we are still enslaved in a different way. Some of us just don't know. Okay, so I'll try to tell you, but here goes. Uh, this beautiful, wonderful lady is, her name is Teresa Claiborne, and Teresa Claiborne is a trailblazer in aviation. She has had her fair share of firsts. She's the first woman of color to be a pilot in the United States Air Force. First woman of color to first woman of color air commander, first woman of color instructor pilot of the KC 135. She's also one of the two women of color who are captains at United States, at United Airlines. Okay, the first, the flight deck hadn't historically been an option for women of color. So, how was Claiborne able to break through and blaze a trail for others to follow? This is how she did it. Ambitious and free thinking. Claiborne was born in Virginia but moved often because her father served in the Air Force. Despite being on planes frequently Growing up, it wasn't until she was 19 years old that she knew she wanted to be a pilot. She watched her dad, same as I did. I was in a T 37 and said to myself then that I was going to be a pilot. Clyburn says of her ROTC training. After she completed her undergraduate pilot training at Lofton Air Force Base in 1982, her career took off. I was going to go to the Air Force when I was, I don't know, maybe 2019, something like that, but it wasn't my destiny. And God put me in another direction. It just wasn't what He wanted for me. I knew I would miss my dad a lot. So thank you, God. Clyburn joined United Airlines in 1990 and initially had to overcome a couple of challenges. Standing at 5 feet, 2 inches, and 1 inch over you, Teresa's sister. Uh, 2 inches. She was 2 inches shorter than the height required at some airlines to fly commercial aircraft at the time. But that didn't stop her. She challenged the height requirement by demonstrating she could do everything required. Yes, a sister can. And she eventually became a captain in 2017. You go, girl, Teresa. All right. Who say we can't do anything we want to? Women of color. We can, and we will. United Airlines is lucky to have Teresa Clyburn, says Helen Hammond, Managing Director of Technical Operations. Not many people know who she is or what her story is. But once they found out, they understand just how much she means to those who know her. Throughout her career, people have marveled at her when they see her in uniform walking through the airport terminal. All right, girl. One of her favorite things to do is give aw, children wing pins and encourage them to pursue a career in aviation. Very good, Teresa. These has Teresa has always been a mentor and friend, says her first officer, Carrie Hobson. Without her friendship, my world would be less colorful. Today, Clyburn is one of the only 17 women of color pilots at United Airlines. The underrepresented, the underrepresentation of women in pilots of color is a historic pattern for airlines. But once United wants to change. Last year, United announced plans to train, wow, 5,000 pilots by 2030. All right, with at least half of them being women or people of color. Very good, United. If you are growing up and you see someone who looks like you performing a task, then you believe more strongly you can do it too. That's right, Clyburn says. Clyburn has been a pilot at United for 32 years. All right, sister. She is a Hall of Fame honoree, mhm, for the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, sits on the board of Women Air Force Service Pilots, and is currently the president of Sisters of the Skies, a not for profit organization focused on developing pathways and partnerships to help increase the number of Black women in the professional pilot career field. Okay? Yes. Bye. That's very good. She overcame a lot, even her height. Man, oh man. But she did it, sister. She did it. She's the captain who made history. The woman of color captain. Okay, let's see here. I think that is okay. Teresa May Clyburn was born May 25th, 1959, to Wayne Morris Sr. and Dorothy Clyburn in Emporia, Virginia. All right, 1959. All right, sister. So that is a wonderful sister. I didn't know, and I'm sure a lot of you did not know. She was making history. All right. So look her up and study her and show your child this woman, a woman of color that made it. And everything was against her, even her height, but she made it. And children, you can too. Children of color, especially you young girls. Don't say you can't do this or you can't do that. No, say you can and you will. All right? So, thank you everyone for watching this because this is very important to me and it should be to you too, also, especially women of color. All right? So, I plead the blood over this film and thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe and share. This needs to go around, okay? Especially babes. And take care of yourself and of your family, please. And again, pass it on, please. Thank you so much. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, thank you.